The period of childhood is a phase in which the human being is more vulnerable because they have not finished developing physically or mentally. That's why children deserve some special attention. Every child has a right to live free from violence, exploitation and abuse. The principle of the best interest of the child is to the necessity to protect children. All the decisions regarding children must be taken with the exclusive interest of each child to ensure their immediate and future well-being and guarantee their rights. This way, their physical, mental and social well-being can be guaranteed and promoted. Despite the principle of the best interest of a child, between 500 million and 1.5 billion children are subjected to violence each year. Of these children, nearly 3 in 4, aged 2 to 4 years, regularly suffer physical punishment and/or psychological violence at the hands of parents and caregivers. 1 in 5 women and 1 in 13 men report having been sexually abused as a child, aged 0 to 17 years. Most abuse cases take place within the family circle or when children are victims of child labor exploitation. Child labor exploitation puts children in the hands of shameless employers who do not hesitate to assign them extremely difficult and dangerous tasks, such as carrying heavy materials or coming into contact with harmful products. The worst forms of child exploitation expose them to humiliating activities such as prostitution and pornography. Children in humanitarian settings are especially vulnerable. During armed conflicts, natural disasters and other emergencies, children may be forced to flee their homes. Some turn from their families and exposed to exploitation and abuse along the way. They risk injury and death or may be recruited by armed forces. These children generally suffer from a lack of nutrition, water or essential care. In crisis situations, protective measures are often put on hold. Emergency situations force adults to concentrate on resolving the crisis, and the children's needs are subsequently neglected. As a result, children feel less secure and more vulnerable to violence and the various forms of exploitation. Harmful cultural practices pose another risk in various parts of the world. Hundreds of millions of girls have been subjected to child marriage and female genital mutilation, even though both are internationally recognized as human rights violations. No matter the circumstances, every child has a right to be protected from violence, exploitation and abuse. Child protection systems connect children to vital social services and fair justice systems, starting at birth. They provide care to the most vulnerable, including children uprooted by conflict, poverty and disaster. Victims of child labor or trafficking, and those who live with disabilities or in alternative care. Above all, protecting children means protecting their physical, psychological and cognitive needs to safeguard their futures.